Anoop.
Anoop.
Hello, buddy. How's it going? So what can I do you for, mate? Yeah, no worries, no worries. Things happen weirdly in this house. We book a day off this weekend and we get a phone call from Anoop saying he wants to do some filming with us. But you always get that feeling that, what are we going to be doing? What are we letting ourselves in for? What's the outcome going to be? What's your thoughts on doing stuff like this, Loz?
What, based on the fact that you shove a camera in my face at like 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm not expecting it, and then tell me that someone's coming down to film so we can plan for it, I'm okay with that.
So today's the day, guys. We are waiting for Anoop. Okay, I've never met this bloke before. As you saw yesterday, he gave us a call, asked us to come down to film us for one of his projects or one of his channels he's got. And he's into K1, okay? So, are we fighting? Are we exercising? I haven't got a clue. Yo, dude.
Morning.
Oh, you brought the helicopter down?
Yeah. Get to the top there.
Shit, man.
Rosie, Barry.
How you doing? Come on in, guys. Come on in. It's chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, your house is like here.
Yeah. We're well out of the way.
I've got a big fat drum, big fat drum. I've got a big fat drum, pounding so bad. I've got a big fat drum.
End up with no equipment in the gym. I think this is his plan.
Big.
Listen. Yeah. Clap.
6 years.
You ready?
You haven't done your cleaning.
Let's go.
Things they get you to do for the camera. Look at this! I know I love my superheroes, but I've got to train in this now. Well, superheroes do what superheroes do.
Glasses, Clark Kent.
Now I'm super. Can't believe that's just happened. I really can't. Thank you, Joby. I bought a Joby, 3 kilo Joby, which holds the SLR. It attaches to things. So what did I do? I put the Joby, I put my SLR in the gym and I attached it to the squat rack, which is about 8 foot in the air. Just wrapped it round as it was, so because we was filming in the gym and I wanted to film the setup of the gym and show you what we was doing, how we was clearing space to actually film in there. And then I heard this bonk. The Joby arm broke, SLR flat on the floor after it hit 2 benches. So all I've got to say is, thank you, Joby, for making poor equipment, because it should have stayed there. You say on your adverts it should have stayed there, but it didn't. But I want to say thank you to Canon, because my Canon 70D has just got a little dent in the top of it and it's still working fine. So thank you, Canon, for building a quality piece of kit. Joby, not so much.
Leave it running, and when you remember to restart it, you leave it restart. Always leave the camera running, no matter what. No matter what.
Anoop, was it okay? Was everything okay today?
Okay. Okay. I gave you an A star for your effort earlier, and you used the word okay. That's an F there. No, not okay. Not okay. A for awesome. That is what this day's been up to the pair of you. Thank you. And watch out for plenty more content coming.
You see, one of the issues I've got about doing things ad hocly, on the spare of the moment, when people just say, can you just? It doesn't give me a lot of time to prepare myself. And this goes back to a fear I've got, a fear of actually cocking up, making mistakes. I'll tell you what, let me give you some clarity on it. Let me tell you a story. Back in about 2013, we went to a fitness convention where the speaker of there was a guy who used to be our mentor, used to be one of our coaches. And he pulled me and Loz up in front of around about 200 other personal trainers. And he gave me the microphone. He says, Baz, tell your story. Tell your story about how you transform your clients. And as soon as he gave me that microphone, this happened. I froze. I stood still. I couldn't talk. Nothing would come out of my mouth. And I thought, how the hell can I be a motivational speaker, a public speaker, a coach, if I can't actually talk in front of people? How good of a coach can I be? And what I did then was I gave the microphone to Loz. I ran to the back of the room and I cried my eyes out. I was thinking, that's it. What's the point? I'm just shit. And even now, this plays here. I feel that feeling of, oh, what if? But I don't let it control me no more. I turn that anxiety feeling into a feeling of excitement. And I use that as a power, because as Gary Vee says, if we are not challenging ourselves, if we are not pushing ourselves forward, we are just dying. We need to continually to develop. We need to continually grow. And sometimes, actually all the time, those things we don't like doing are the things we need to do the most. Stepping out of our comfort zone. Getting up on that stage, doing that public talk. Going to the gym the first time. Changing your diet. Stop drinking that fizzy pop. Whatever it is, it can be as small or it can be as big. Because it doesn't matter how big or small it is. If it's your first time of doing something, or if it's your first time going back, you're going to feel that feeling. And we've got to step up. We've got to not give a shit what other people think, because that's all we're worried about. What is other people going to think of me? How are they going to perceive me? Who cares? Really, who cares? Because within 24 hours, they're going to forget about you if we don't keep doing what we need to do. So never let your fears get in your way. Use your fears to challenge you. If you feel fearful of it, think why? What am I scared of? What's the worst case scenario? What's the worst that can happen? Really, what is the worst that could happen? You stumble your words. You don't eat the whole meal and you go back and you have some of your tragic foods. But you've tried. If you've tried something, then you're a step closer to actually doing it on a more consistent and persistent basis, because that's all it matters, is we need to be consistent, we need to be persistent with whatever we want to do. Whatever our endeavors are, we just need to keep doing it one step at a time. Because the first time you do it, guys, you're going to fall over. You're going to crash and burn, but we just pick ourselves up and we do it again. We pick ourselves up, we do it again, we do it again. Who cares if somebody starts laughing? If somebody laughs at me now, yes, I do feel it here, but then I change it. I change it to thinking, at least I've made someone laugh today. I've put a smile on their face. I don't take it personally. So don't let others stop you from being that person you want to be. Face your fears.